And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we're continuing along with the Megawatt Deathless Episode 2 Ruthless, this time Map 5 Repugnant Gardens. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we are playing on the Ultraviolence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 83 kills to be had, 3 secrets to find, and 40 items to pick up. I do hope to be able to show you how to do all that efficiently and effectively. So for our viewers that are pistol starters, we'll go ahead and start with the pistol. In front of us, of course, is the shotgun. We'll be grabbing that immediately. We'll go straight ahead. There'll be a room with 2 shotgunners. We'll dispose of them, take their shotguns, and there's also a chain gun lying around. So we'll have those 2 weapons. Then we'll make an immediate left around the corner, dispose of 3 shotgunners, take their shotguns, and there's a box of bullets and an armor, a green one anyway, in that room. And I think at the beginning that'll be more than plenty to start off. There's other ammo and weapons, of course, as we progress. So why don't we go ahead and start that. Take care of the 2 shotgunners, do grab the ammo, go around the enemies if you can, and we're going to go ahead and dispose of these shotgunners. Oop. Alright, well, what are you going to do? So now you have plenty of ammo, you have armor, you have weapons. No problem disposing of all these enemies, and there's quite a few that start off at the beginning of the map. So you do want to have enough ammo to dispose of them all. There's no berserk pack until closer to the end of the map. So that's not going to help you. So that's how I start if I'm a pistol starter. So now you have pretty well everything that you need at the beginning. There's usually an enemy in here, yeah, just the zombie man. You know how they follow you to the left or the right. So there are a couple of imps through the window. Why not? Don't go too far because there are a couple of cacos directly in front here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab the attention of this. There we go. Send him in. We're going to go ahead now. Oh, yes, we're going to go into this room, take care of these shotgunners. And there's also some imps to the left. Use the shotgun for that. Like I said, we start off with a fairly generous amount of ammo if you chose to do the pistol start way that I have. Some more gunners and imps. When we go ahead and dispose of them, there is a pinky around the corner to the right, and there will be 1 imp to the left. Grabs even more ammo, grab, sure. There's a secret back here. We're going to leave it for the moment because we're going to want to get the rocket launcher first. Now, it's inevitable you're going to get squished a little bit, but I often make it through without. So hopefully this is one of those times. Let's go. Yes. So as long as you press forward, I guess, you should be okay to make it through that crusher. Sometimes I just don't make it. Anyway, just a word of the warning. Grab the red key and get out of the room because you don't want to alert the enemies that are going to be right behind you because the door has opened by you grabbing that red door. So let's go ahead, just dispose of the cacos so we can grab some more rockets, and then we're going to face a Baron here in the doorway. We don't want to stay in the doorway too long with all those gunners. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back to them. We're going to first dispose of these 2 specters. Yeah, we're going to go down here. It's a secret area with a backpack. So let's get it out of the way. It's always nice to have all those things. And before the enemies really come charging too heavily through that door. So we're okay still. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to get out of the doorway and approach it so we can dispose of, there's quite a few gunners. So take your chain gun for distance. And just a gentle tappa-tappa for them. And put them down. And that's it. That's how I clear this entire area. So let's head in. Before we go up the stairs, though, it's hard to see sometimes. There's a little room in here. There is a Spectre. If you're running out of ammo, there's a box of rockets here, so just kind of push your way in. Tag the secret, of course, and now we can move on. Some imps. There are some, there's a caco or 2, and there's also some lost souls. We're not going to interrupt their fun. Oh, there we go. Well, we do have some rockets, so why not? There we go. You can use your shotgun, you can use your chain gun, it doesn't really matter. Whoops. Okay, so before we go any further, I'm going to tag the last secret, but just to show you where it is, and so we can pick up all the ammo. Yeah, so we tag that secret. Do not take the teleporter yet. That's the secret exit for this map. So we're not going to take that until the end. But I did want to collect the shotgun ammo so we'd have extra. So here we go. This will allow us to access the supercharge. Let's pick up all these wonderful health bonuses. They do count towards our 100% anyway. There is another lost soul down there, and there's also a Kako. So, like, shall we lure the Kako out? Sure. Now, if you're out of rockets, then just drop down here first, and there's a box of rockets. All right, Spectre, relax. And this way you can go ahead and dispose of the Kako with rockets if you prefer. Do not use the red door yet until we've cleared the area above. There's a gaggle of gunners up there that'll cut you to pieces if you go through this without going through that door first. So we're just going to circle around, frankly. We're going to go ahead and grab some ammo here, more rockets, why not? And then we'll head back to this familiar area, cross over, and we'll continue on with map progression. Like I said, not to go through that red door, go through this one. There are some gunners right here, so just be ready for them. And a pinky. Sure. Right, because we would have come up right there, and all these gunners would have been right there ready for you. Another Kako. Do we use rocket? Yeah, sure. Do hit the switch. Now let's head down here. Oh, the other lost soul. Yes, now we finally get the Berserk Pack. There are a bunch of armor bonuses too, by the way. Berserk Pack is really not useful for very much at this point because we're almost done the map as far as, you know, enemies we do want to punch out. But let's continue along with some map progression. There are some imps here. They're guarding the switch. So, with your shotgun or chain gun, whichever you're more comfortable, you don't have to press the switch for this wall to open up with a series of Kakos and shotgunners. So let's go ahead, trigger it, fire off a few rockets. They do give us a generous amount. And let's dispose of these enemies. And of course, yeah, let's pick up some of the ammo. Why not? Do hit the switch. So now basically, yeah, that'll allow us to get to the regular exit. So we're good now. So now we can head down, we can head over to this familiar area, and again, without having done it before, now go through the red lift at the bottom where the water is, because these shotgunners have been disposed of. We're able to cross now to the regular exit. If you didn't pick up the Berserk Pack and the armor bonuses, that will allow you to access it. If you remember, that's where we picked that stuff up. And what remains now is a Spectre in the regular exit, but we are not taking the regular exit, as you probably have guessed by now. We're going to take the secret exit. So why don't we go ahead, make your way back to that secret that we've already tagged, take the little lift up here, and we'll do a final count. Yes, all 83 kills, all 3 secrets, and all 40 items. You know what that means? Indeed, we are done. And that was map 5 of episode 2, Ruthless, Repugnant Gardens. It's a fun map. I think at the beginning, if you do the weapons and ammo collection, especially for a pistol starter, you'll have plenty to get by, and they do generously supply ammo along the way. So I think you're okay. Once you get the rocket launcher too, I mean, I don't usually use a ton of rockets on Kakos, but it was very generous in this map, so why not? Anyway, if you thought this was a good walkthrough, you got some good tips and tricks, yeah, hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.